This is verse 16 of the book of Jude. The author here continues to state his criticism of these who are those who've invaded the Christian fellowship. He's made mention on the previous verses of a variety of ways in which they are to be condemned. And he continues the same sort of description here as we have hutoi, these, referring to the same ones, demonstrative pronoun in the masculine, nominative plural. So these men or these. Then asin from ami, I am, third person singular, present active indicative, these are. And then we have gogunstai. It's a word that means a complainer or a murmurer. It's a noun, it's a masculine noun that has the endings of the first declension. And then apparently an adjective that is designed to go along with it and virtually represents a synonym to it is mempsi moi roi. This also means a complainer or a murmurer, so you could render it as you wish. You could say these are murmuring complainers or complaining murmurers, either way. Really just kind of restating it almost in a kind of additional emphasis to drive home the point that they are given to complaining. That's the MO that they pursue. So these are murmuring complainers, we'll say. Then kata, the preposition with the accusative here, means according to. So according to, tos epithumios. Tos is the accusative feminine plural article, along with epithumios, which is the feminine plural accusative of epithumia, which means lust. So these are murmuring complainers according to the lusts. And then the reflexive pronoun, heoton, kind of drives it home somewhat more emphatically, the lusts that belong to them distinctively. And then poruomenoi, going along, from poruomai, it means to go. And so they're going along in life according to their own lusts with this murmuring, complaining way of life. That's the idea. It gives expression then in the next phrase, kai, the connective, to stoma. Stoma means mouth. Our word stomach, of course, is related and comes from this. So the mouth, auton, possessive pronoun in the genitive plural. The mouth of them, lale, from laleo, to speak. This is the third person singular, present active indicative. The mouth of them speaks, and huperoga. This is the preposition huper, which means over, means something that exceeds. That's idea. The noun root of it is ogkos, which means a mass. So this is an overwhelming mass, is the idea. So the mouth of them speaking overwhelmingly. It's usually inferred that these are words. I think it's natural enough based on the use of the word lale there. So they're speaking really exaggerated words, that sort of idea. Thalmadzontas, from thalmadzo, means to admire, to marvel at. Here they are, this is the participle. It's the present active participle, masculine plural nominative, so referring to these, they are admiring prosopa, they're admiring faces. This is the idea of flattering, admiring someone's face, but they're doing it karin. It's actually the word related to the word charis, which can mean grace, but in this case it means basically to do something because of something else. That's the explanation for it. Sometimes we use the term gratuitously. I did something gratuitously, giftly, but that's the explanation for it. In this case, it usually means without some alternative foundation, and that's really the sense here. They're admiring faces giftly, you might say, not because it's deserved, but really flowing out of a desire to flatter people, and of course to flatter based on the advantage of themselves. So opheleos means advantage. It's the feminine singular genitive because Karin takes the genitive. So without any sufficient foundation, they're involved in flattering people, marveling at their faces, but of course all of these are based on a desire for personal advantage. They're speaking really over-the-top words of commendation, that sort of thing, flattering people and so on. But all the while they're walking according to their own lusts, and that there's a conspicuous lack of any kind of sincerity in connection to these people and what they do.